Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and I'm on a journey to pay down my debt and hopefully save some money for my medical costs along the way. Okay, everybody, it's time to pack another order. I had a friend of mine who reached out to me. Her name is Ty. She has a YouTube channel called Budget Tools. That's Tooles. I really hope you'll go check her out. She's very close to hitting her 200 subscribers. Anyway, she's an amazing woman. I really do adore her. We're great friends. And she placed an order with me asking me to do a custom order for her scratchers, which I really don't normally do because it's a lot of trial and error when it comes to glow in the dark. But for her, I do just about anything for my Ty. So anyway, when she requested that, I went ahead and I made her scratchers. And after I had done them, these were the ones that I had made, but they had the numbers in there because as you can see, I did mess them up. Like I said, it's a lot of trial and error. And this one right here is her little baby. I don't know if you can see it, but we're fixing to try these out. And so these were trial and error. So she's going to get these just as free. She doesn't have to use them if she doesn't want to. I just, as a small business owner, you don't ever want to just throw away any kind of material because everything costs you money. She's also going to get one of these UV lights here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open it up and make sure that they are in working order because I want to make sure that my customers get something that works. I don't want to worry about them receiving it and it not work. So let's go ahead and undo that here because I work really, really hard to make sure that everything that I send out is of good quality and that it is in working condition. So can I pop these? There you go. Pop up these little eggs here. And what you do with this is you just plug this in here and then you plug this in on a USB port because it does not come with one of those little, what do you call it? Those little boxes that's a regular plug-in. So then you would just run this over the challenges. But because this is going to be a roll and save because I messed them up, then I went ahead and covered up those numbers because you really couldn't see them. That's why I had to cover them up. And in the end, I ended up having to put like a little white circle underneath the numbers so you could see them when you scratch, which we'll be testing those out as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I think that's probably pretty good right there. Let's turn this off. As you can see, this is working. So that is in good working condition. Turn that off and turn this off. And they be glowing, baby. They be glowing. Alrighty. And so I'm also going to go ahead, let's turn this back on here. And we'll turn this on here. So these are going to be just freebies because like I said, these were the ones that I had messed up. And once she finished scratching her other ones, she can still continue to play with these. And these, because they are on top, you do not actually have to do the back on these. So we'll set those aside because those are going with her. Of course, when I printed those up and I noticed that I couldn't see the numbers very well, I went ahead and I did it on cardstock as well, just to see if it was the numbers or was it my paper. And it was the numbers. So on those, these were just a test print. So I went ahead and made them scratchers cardstock for her. So those will go with her as well. Now these are the ones that she will be receiving. Now because these are scratchers, they are thinner. Okay, they will not be as thick as these other ones because you have to actually charge these on the back to make sure that they are working. And I believe that Miss Ty will not mind if I go ahead and try one out just to be sure. Because my poor friend, Miss Budgeting with Nini, bless her heart, she's having the hardest time with her scratchers. And so I just want to make sure, it gave me really bad anxiety now. I want to make sure that everything that I sent is in good working order. And since she has not sent those back to me, even though she's just so sweet, she doesn't want to hurt my feelings, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings if she wanted to send them back to me. I've even offered to pay for shipping just because I want to take them apart and see what's going on with them. She keeps saying it's user error, but it shouldn't be that hard to use them. So I'm wondering if it's the actual challenge because I have actually spent an awful lot of money trying to find the correct paper. I spent a couple of hundred on different types of paper to make sure that these would actually charge all the time. And before I ever started offering glow in the dark, I had them for about 6 months just because a lot of the cheaper paper, you couldn't recharge them after 3 or 4 times. And I have some challenges now that are over 9 months old and they do still recharge. Of course, I recommend that you keep them in a dark area. Um, let's just, we'll roll the dice and see which one we'll choose because I'm pretty sure that Ty won't mind if I scratch one of these off just to be sure, and then we'll replace that sticker. Hang on one second. Let's turn off this light. We've gone over that. Let's turn off the light real quick. We'll roll the dice to see which one we'll choose. So let's go ahead and roll this dice. We're going to do number 5. So here is number 5. Now with a scratcher like this, what you'll do is you want to make sure that you charge the back. Just hold it there. I would say 10 seconds or so. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because what needs to happen is that you have to be able to get to the numbers underneath these stickers here. So we're just going to scratch one off and see if we can see it, just to be sure that they are in working order. And as you can see, they are in working order. So that's a 2. Wonderful. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Anyway, let's turn on these lights. I'm telling you, I work really, really hard to make sure that all of my products are in good condition because you work really hard for your money. And I would never, ever want to give an inferior product to anyone. And so I'm just really happy that the ones that Nini is having an issue with, she didn't pay for those. I just gave them to her. It was just a gift. They were a trial. And so it just makes me feel good knowing that these are going to be working like they are supposed to. And so as you can see, they all lit up. We're going to go ahead and gather them together. We've replaced that sticker. So that was part of her order there. All right. So that will be going into a black bag. She also ordered this, my little, can you finish the board before you have to pay the interest? And so I've got this here. Let's go ahead and charge this up. Now, the longer that you charge these, remember, the longer that they will stay charged. You want to make sure that while you're charging them, that they have a bit of a green glow. Now, I have a quick, this instructions from now on will be coming on cardstock instead of glow in the dark because it is very expensive to do it on glow in the dark. But I'll have a smaller card that while you're playing, that's a quick guide for your game that will be on glow in the dark. It just won't take up as much material because I'm trying to keep my costs down for you. All right, that should do it, I think. But like I said, the longer that you charge it, the more that it will stay charged up for your play. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's test this out. And there it is. With this game, she got the bundle, so she will get the Write It Down, which also glows in the dark. She will get the IOU. Let's go ahead and charge that up. She'll get 1 dice. Got all that scratcher stuff everywhere. And she will also get a free part for her dice tower to be able to cut it down and put it in her dice tower. And as you can see, all of it does glow. Okay. I am going to be throwing in her little kitty cat because my Ty is a kitty cat lover just like me. And so I want to go ahead and upgrade her. She will also get a mystery one, but I'm going to upgrade her with one of these just because she's my Ty and I simply adore her and love her. Alrighty, so that all works. You have seen it with your own eyes, but what more can she get? Let's see. Let me turn on the light. Okay, so everything there works, which is great. I am feeling comfortable. I'm happy. I know that all of this stuff, once she receives it, will actually be in good working order. And that makes me feel good because I always want anyone who spends money with me to feel comfortable buying from me and knowing that I have given you the best product that I can. All right, let's open up this bag. I'm also including a black bag here. These will be with all of your orders as long as I have them in supply. So that when you're finished playing your games, you can just put all of that stuff in here to keep the longevity of it. Okay, let's get these here. Now, these right here are cardstock, so they don't have to go in there, but we will put these here inside of there. To keep their longevity. Okay. And so that is ready to go right there. That is ready to go right there. I'm giving her an extra glow-in-the-dark dice. I'm also going to go ahead and give her this scratcher that I just tried out with, so we know that it does work as well. And I'm going to give her that scratcher there. And these 2 dice, we'll put those in this smaller bag here. I need to put that IOU in that big bag because I don't think it's going to fit with the scratcher in here. It would fit if it was just the dice, but I think that since I'm giving her a scratcher, we'll just go ahead and put that in the big bag. Alrighty. And that will all go there. We will seal that off. And that is sealed up. Grab this, put this in a little baggie for her so it doesn't get all scraped up on the way to her. And that is not all, guys. That is not all that she had ordered from me. She also ordered a completed savings challenge magnet. She ordered it in bulk print on white. So we are fixing to try that out. Let me fold this up. There we go. We'll put that in this big bag here so that we don't forget it. Sorry this is taking so long, but I just want to show you what I go through whenever I pack orders because I want to make sure that everything is in good working order. Oh, let's put the kitty cat because we upgraded her onto that kitty cat. Alrighty. And we have sealed that up there. And just because I'm upgrading her doesn't mean she'll still get her little mystery one that comes along with that game. Okay, so this is my completed savings challenge magnet. It is just a really big magnet and it snaps. On my site, I say that it will hold 35 or 30 with a challenge. So let's try that out just to be sure. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Sorry, I should have got some quick sort. All right. Will it hold? Let's see. So, right here, just close it, make sure that it snaps, and grab one, and it is a holding, people. It's a holding. So, that works. Woohoo! And it's got that satisfying little snap. Now, of course, that money is not included. But we did try it out, and it is working. So, let's go ahead and snap it up. There you go. Put that in this little case here. And we are almost done. We will, of course, be packaging her light back up again just to make sure that we get that over to her. Okay, so there is that. And it's not a glow in the dark, so that one does not need to be put in. But Miss Ty also ordered 3 pink dice and 1 gold. And so we want to make sure that we always check out all of the paint to make sure that they are all in good painted order. And they do look good because I inspected them before I put them out here. But I like to show you what I do. All right, so there's all of these. Now let's go ahead and undo her light. Hope everybody is having a great day. I'm sure a lot of you have already clicked off because this is taking quite a bit longer than it probably should. But when you order from me, I want you to feel confident to know that I am going to make sure to do the very best that I can to go ahead and make sure that everything that you receive is in good working order and brand new. And so these lights here, I'm probably always going to be sure to do that on camera. That way you're comfortable knowing that your light was working correctly when it was shipped to you. It will be coming in a box if you get one of these. So you probably shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Even if the USPS decides to kick it around, it should be fine. And so I'll put this all back to the way that it was. What is that? I think I got some of that scratcher stuff in there. All right, let's fold that over. Let's fold this back over. Put this back inside this box to protect it. Alrighty. And now let's get the big box so that we can ship all of this out to her. Okay, we have all of this together right there. And I guess we could get a little bag for all of those dice that she has ordered, just so that they all stick together and don't go willy-nilly all over that box. Mm-hmm. Miss Ty, I truly, truly, truly appreciate your order. I hope that you feel confident knowing that I have tested all of your products. Let's move this stuff out of the way so that we can go ahead and get your box ready. Let's move this down here. Miss Ty has actually sprung for priority mail, so she should be getting it pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and put that here. Let's go ahead and grab everything. And put this right there. Put in the dice. Put in the light. Put in her savings challenge thing. And of course, every order needs a free kitty cat little notepad. Some pretty little stickers. Happy Mail Bestie. And then a thank you card with the kitty cats, my babies, and a kitty cat clip so that she can mark her card whenever she's finished playing her game. Okay, let's make sure that it's all settled in. Nothing's going to bend. Fold this over here and fold this over here. Can you stay open today, please? Let us be friends. Let's be friends. All right. And you know what Megan would say from @RadGirlBudgets? Karma, Lena. Karma for attacking me. All right. And then that is it. And now it is ready to go over to my wonderful friend, Miss Ty. Please be sure to check her out on her YouTube channel. I forgot her little mystery thing. And so that's all I've got for you today, guys. So until the next time, may you vanquish your debt and may your savings grow in abundance. Have a great day. Bye.